Hey guys, hope you're having a good day. I wanted to make a recipe for you. I'm doing a little prepping this morning, and I made this last week and it was so good. I loved it so much that I wanted to make it for you guys for a couple of reasons. I love sausage balls, but you need flour to make them. And we know flour is a no, you know, the Bisquick mix. There is a Carb Quick that you can get, but it has some funky ingredients in it that, you know, some people don't like to use. So this is my version of a sausage ball for keto. And the ingredients that I'm going to use is 8 ounces of shredded cheddar cheese. I'm going to use 1 chub of turkey sausage, which is breakfast sausage, and it is 1 pound. And then I also have pecan flour, and I'm going to use 128 grams, which is, well, we'll get to that, okay? Okay, so let me go ahead and turn you down and show you what I'm doing. So this is my bowl. I have it on my scale because we are going to be measuring some things for weight, just so that we know. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put the turkey sausage in there. You guys can use pork sausage if you want. I use turkey sausage just because I'm allergic to pork. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is we are going to turn on our scale, and I need 8 ounces of shredded cheddar. So, because that's what I used the first time and it seemed to work really well. So there's half a cup, and that's 1 whole cup. That's 3 ounces. There's another half a cup. That's 5 ounces. There's 2 cups. That's 6.5 ounces. And let's see, this is probably another half cup. Yep. And that is, gosh, 8 ounces. Actually, it's just a hair over 8 ounces, like 8.25 ounces. So it's just a hair over 8 ounces. So that's 2.5 cups of shredded cheddar. And then we're going to do half a cup of pecan flour. And I'm going to change this to grams and zero it out. And this is 74 grams. So that's what I'm going to use for the flour. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mix this all together. It's not always the easiest thing to do, especially with the cheese. If you want to use pre-shredded cheese, you can do that. You know me, I always shred my own cheese because it can have cellulose and stuff in it, which is essentially flour and wood pulp and all sorts of good stuff. So I always shred my own cheddar because that's just the way I am. All right, so as you can see, it doesn't take long to get all of this incorporated and looking good. And that's it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scoot this over while I put in, or I make the meatballs. And that's it. I mean, it's just that simple. Now, I will tell you that when it's cooking, it's going to look terrible. It's going to look like you've done something wrong. It's going to look like it's all melted together. And when it comes out, I will show you what I mean. But the first time I made these, I thought, oh crap, this didn't work out the way I wanted it to. But then once I pulled them out of the oven and saw exactly what happened, they were actually in really, they just looked like regular sausage balls. They looked really good. I think you probably saw my Instagram picture of my sausage balls. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead, according to the package of the turkey sausage, there's 4 servings in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and make up all these meatballs and then divide the recipe by 4, and that will be my serving size. So if you like bigger meatballs, go ahead and make them bigger. If you like smaller meatballs, make them smaller. But you know, this is all up to you guys. So let me go ahead and continue doing this, and when they're done in the oven, I will show you how they turn out. I am back, and I want you to see the mess I've created. You can kind of see with this one how it's kind of, it was all puffed up, and this one was all puffed up, and all you could see was cheese on top. So again, like I said earlier, it's going to look terrible when it comes out of the oven. You're going to think, ugh, I did something wrong. But then when you start to pull it out and you put it on a plate, you will see how yummy these actually turned out. So let me go ahead and put some of these on a plate for you so that you can see. Are they the most beautiful keto thing in the world? Probably not. Do they taste like sausage balls? Slightly. But for me, what this is this is breakfast prep. I'm going to be eating these for breakfast and not taking them to parties or anything like that, unless I know that someone's maybe gonna like them. But these are kind of an oddity, and these are something that I like to prep for breakfast because they're fun to eat, they're quick, they're a little bite, and there you go. So these cooked at 375 for 20 minutes, actually for 18 minutes. I pulled them out a couple minutes early, and there you go. So let me finish putting these on the plate. These little tongs sometimes get stuck. All right. So as you can see, there is a little bit of grease and a little bit of cheese left in these pans, and that's okay, but there you go. What do you think? All right, so anyway, that's my sausage balls. These would be really good for Christmas morning, for Thanksgiving morning, as a nice little treat that you can just pop and eat. Let me grab a spoon real quick that I have on my counter just waiting for me. Yum, yum, yum. So I like that they're tender. Even though some of the cheese cooks out, there's still a lot of good cheese in there. And let me show you. You can see that it's still got a lot of good cheese in there. And they're tender, they're not dried out, they're not hard. They're really, really good. So I hope you guys like this recipe. Give it a thumbs up and let me know if you want me to do more stuff like this. And I hope you have a good rest of the day. Thank you.